Starting off our list is The Last Jedi at number 11. It picks up immediately after The Force Awakens, but its continuation of the story feels like the next chapter in a round-robin writing contest. Episode 7 feels like a slow burn building up to some revelation or payoff, but it never manages to reward the audience. And for better or worse, the film makes bold decisions regarding some of its key characters. But ultimately, its bravery to be bold does not pay off, and the story is not very interesting and lacks excitement.
We have to hurry. So what was it?
At number 10, Rise of the Skywalker has an adventurous style full of enjoyment and excitement. But being the last film in the series, it tries to tie everything up, and in doing so, it can often feel like you're watching abridged versions of two storylines combined into one. Even with its adventurous spirit, it is not able to cover up the negatives for the entirety of its 2-hour plus running time, leaving the ending of the Skywalker saga feeling disjointed and underwhelming.
What's your name, son?
Han.
What? Who are your people?
I don't have people. I'm alone.
Solo. Approved. Proceed to transport ID 83 for the Naval Academy at Kurita. Good luck, Han Solo. We'll have you flying in no time.
If you ever wondered how Solo became the man we know, and you have no imagination, this is the film for you. It introduces a new cast of characters, locations, and set pieces, but we only briefly get to relish in them because the story moves too fast as it tries to show us the key details of his life. It's enough for us to get the message and enjoyment, but not enough to become fully engrossed in the film. Its ambitions may have been better suited for a TV series, but Solo is a fun and unique look into the life of an iconic character.
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
Attack of the Clones embraces its campy title, giving us silly quotable dialogue.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It also provides melodrama and a sappy love story.
Sounds an awful lot like a dictatorship to me.
Well, if it works.
You're making fun of me.
No, I'd be much too frightened to tease a senator.
It makes up for all its shortcomings with exciting action sequences and its imaginative new locations, aliens, and ships. If you can accept the film's campy tone, the second chapter in the series can be a fun romp. Lambasted upon release, The Phantom Menace proves to be a fun but rocky adventure film. George Lucas's imaginative vision is on full display and stretches the limits of CGI for its time. It features a young Obi-Wan and his master Qui-Gon, who are played wonderfully by Ian McGregor and Liam Neeson. The film's strongest suit is its action sequences, one being an exciting race through the desert and what may be the best lightsaber fight put to screen yet, featuring the awesome villain Darth Maul.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Revenge of the Sith may be the most action-packed of all the films, as it tries to show us all the battles and struggles across the galaxy, but in doing so creates a bloated film that jumps all over the place and never lets us settle to soak in the importance, leaving us with spectacle over substance, but makes up for it with its depiction of Order 66 and the emotional duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan. Force Awakens suffers from a major case of deja vu, as it is almost a modern-day retelling of the original Star Wars film. But it more than makes up for it by giving us a rip-roaring adventure filled with humor, action, and mystery. Its old and new characters have incredible chemistry together. It is no doubt that The Force Awakens, even with its familiar story, is a fun and engaging film worth repeat viewings.
You will bring Captain Solo and the Wookiee to me.
Return of the Jedi is the epic conclusion to the original trilogy. It loses the serious and darker tone of Empire and resorts back to a lighter adventure story, as it accumulates to a grand final fight for the galaxy, featuring an amazing space battle sequence intertwined with guerrilla warfare on the moon of Endor to lower the Death Star shields. Jedi checks all the boxes. It's fun, action-packed, and gives a satisfying conclusion to the original trilogy for our heroes.
It's, Rogue One.
Rogue One had the freedom and challenge of creating all new characters. It exceeded its challenge, giving us an entire band of memorable ones, all of which set in a World War II style adventure story. The story may drag at times as it establishes characters and backstory, but its grand action-packed ending is well worth the wait and features a few surprises that excite and lead beautifully into A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back takes the franchise into a much darker and serious tone than any other film in the series. The dialogue between the characters is sharper, the characters themselves become more complex, the action sequence is more intense, including the incredible duel between Luke and Vader, which is the best of the original trilogy. Its bold new direction suits the film properly, but can make the film exhausting and dour at times, which is why it sits at 2 instead of 1. The original and still the best of the franchise. A New Hope opens with a bang as we are thrust into the story, and it never really lets up as it introduces characters, aliens, new worlds, and exciting action. It's a triumph in adventure storytelling and movie magic. A New Hope gives us a sense of reverie and belonging. No other film in the series can match the pure magic and glee that A New Hope was able to accomplish. Thank you for watching our video, and if you'd like a chance to win the original trilogy in 4K, please subscribe and like this video.